Partner, man. Who is your partner, man? Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this sheer shenanigans Saturday? You say sheer shenanigans Saturday, yeah, man. Tell my bro, we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people like hee ha ha, Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say can in the pen? If I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go get you some more 76 Mark Arthur Giants League. I'm talking about 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Hey, I'm talking about, thank you, man. You know you can come get them from me. I'm talking about. But if all else fails, make sure you go get that Funkadai Trying stick up in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy you a hardback. Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. What'd you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What'd you say, bro? Worldwide. They gonna say what that mean. I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody say what, bro? Hey. Everybody included, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? What y'all hear is Penny continuing their job on my Jordan. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you're hearing in the background. But good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nah, man, don't take a sip of the sippers, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No. Me, man, I don't promote He say, well, bro, I don't promote shit. You know, don't know, man. Me, all I promote is y'all. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, and I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That just, you know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community. You with me? All right, hey, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. Y'all, hold on. Let me go put some smoke on him. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm working with the AM PM this morning, man. You know what I'm talking about? Working with the AM PM this morning. Mama say breast and wishes when you on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out everybody who's scared of anacondas but still a snake. Him. You know what I'm talking about? With the slithering ass. I say, what's this? Oh, we had a good night, man. Look, last night was one for the ages. You say one for the ages. I still didn't do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? We had a good conversation, man. We had something like the party line going on last night, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, with J bro, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? The folks, few of the gals, few of the fellas. Man, I can tell you something, bro. Motherfuckers from Oakland is hella funny, blood. You can't never take that away from an Oakland motherfucker, man. They just hella funny, bruh. Especially the bitches, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? The bitches is hella fucking funny, bruh. This the shit they say. You know what I'm talking about? This is the way the hoes talk, bruh. That shit hella funny. That shit hella funny, man. You know what I'm talking about? I guess y'all out there with that brother shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, brother. Y'all hella funny, but I love y'all though, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. But this is where all this shit come from. Sheer shenanigans, man. You know what? Y'all be on some sheer shenanigans. I ain't bullshitting with you. I love you to death, man. I got an in-depth look into the minds of, I ain't gonna even say the average person. You know, you just go, but I could just see the mind state, bruh. Us as people, we crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. And you know what I realized? Niggas is simple as shit, and bitches will drive you crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas simple as shit, bruh. A bitch will drive you crazy about all the shit she looking at and want to try and all that shit, man. Niggas is simple as a motherfucker. Look, and that's what's so crazy, especially in this day and age. If a bitch, look, A nigga don't even want that much, especially nowadays, bro. You go about give a nigga some pussy, some head, and cook, and that nigga in paradise. He don't want too much more after that. Maybe some peace and quiet. You just shut that motherfucking lip up. You know what I'm talking about? But other than that, nigga don't really. Niggas as simple as a motherfucker, man. But that bitch on the other hand, man, that bitch gonna come with some vacations. That bitch gonna come with one of them fur purses. That bitch is just gonna come with some shit, man. But we be on sheer shenanigans as people, man. I ain't bullshit with you. And I done seen, like, just talking to motherfucker last night, I can see why this shit going the way that it's going. I ain't bullshitting with you. Do you realize us as people? Now, say you into that Bible. They say, bro, don't you start on that Bible. I ain't gonna even start on the Bible, bro. But just say you into the Bible and you going off a lot of them Bible verses and all that shit right there. Do you realize, like, say you want a car. You want a new car. This is what you want, a new car. And say your nigga got some common sense. So he like, check this out, bitch. We already got a car. We don't need no new car. You want a new car because your partner Kim and them, they just, you know what I'm talking about? You trying to keep up with Kim and them women, man. A new car ain't in our budget right now. And then you realize a bitch will tell herself that God told her this nigga ain't for her because he told her no. Sheer shenanigans. Yeah, sheer shenanigans, folks. We play too much. I ain't bullshitting. And this is just what I'm peeping. And that's just people, this is the movement we done got to, folks. We done got to basically, if a motherfucker tell you no, you done told yourself that this person ain't for you. This ain't no good friend. And we judging people by what they do for us. And that's crazy as a motherfucker right there, bruh. That's how you gonna zap yourself. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you gonna do a motherfucker. That's how you gonna get a motherfucker that do everything for you but beat your ass. That's how you gonna get a motherfucker that do everything for you but that motherfucker won't come home. That's how you gonna get that motherfucker right there. Because the shit you looking for don't even constitute with you. It ain't nothing that you need for yourself to grow. You get what I'm saying? And basically all we be doing, the niggas doing this shit more now, but basically all we be doing is just escaping accountability. And that's all that shit is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You want to be somewhere where, like you the king of the world. Sheer shenanigans. You feel me? Y'all hella funny though. Especially you bitches. Especially you bitches that be into that religion. Y'all funny as a motherfucker. Because God's word is gonna go based on how you feel. So if a nigga tell you you want some ice cream and the nigga tell you, man, we ain't going to the ice cream shop. Then all of a sudden God done told you this nigga ain't for you. Cause the nigga God gonna send you gonna let you eat ice cream. Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. You heard that too, huh, mama? Yeah, y'all something straight out of the comic book. Penny then actually gave me some Jordan slippers. She done made my Jordan like a croc. Can I see it? Can I show the people? No, I ain't fucking with her. Cause when she fucking with shit, that's the only thing. That's her projects, I guess. I don't know why dogs like to tear shit up. And I done had dogs before, bruh, but this the only dog I think I done had, bruh, that's just constantly destructive. I mean, all dogs are destructive, but this motherfucker seeks out to be destructive. You know what I'm talking about? She seeks out to be destructive. She a big old player, though. Miss Penny, good luck. Hey, Miss Penny. But yeah, we just talking. It was, and I had hella fun, bro. That shit was like a party line. Lightweight. They say, bro, you too old to be on the party line. This how motherfuckers was fucking with it, bro. Like, and it felt so good, bro, because it was all in fun. Like, it's like, it's just better when everybody there, when everybody just there, bro. You get what I'm saying? And it was some, like, y'all ever been some shit, like, it wasn't nothing but a few, it wasn't even no three ways. It was just motherfuckers talking to motherfucker and another motherfucker calling them. And the motherfucker would be like, oh man, that's woo woo right there. Buzz me in, you know what I'm talking about? It was some shit like that, so he ended up with about 4, 5, 6 people. Really wasn't no party line, niggas, just a conference call. Few niggas, few bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Some old attraction looking at, you know what I'm talking about? That shit was fun though. You know what I'm talking about? And I was able to do that, get my sleep, and you see I'm up bright, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see I'm up bright. I told you I had shit to do this morning, man. That's how I came by AM PM. I had to get up bright and early, way too fucking early. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I know I'm gonna be tired again. But us as people, we crazy as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even say we crazy. We just like spoiled ass kids. So the bottom line is, bro, we just judge shit by what we get. So it's like everybody running around share shenanigans, bro. Everybody running around with an ideology, because I told you, us as people, we think we first. You say, what you mean by first? We think somehow that we just put ourselves first in every situation. So we look at the world like, if you won the lottery, you should give me some money. We look at the world like that. Whatever the fuck going on with you, or anybody for that matter, we gonna look at them and we gonna figure out how they should have did something for us. And that's why this shit right here is just sheer shenanigans. Because this is what's crazy as a motherfucker. Look, bro, if I called you, like, hey, bitch, you hungry? You know what I'm talking about? Let's go get something to eat. If I called you and did something like that, bro, like, my plan was to fuck with you. You know what I'm talking about? My plan was to come pick you up and we was gonna go grab us a bite. You know what I'm talking about? Now, it ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna call you, say you wanna go get something to eat. Then when I get there, I'm gonna expect you to pay for the food. I'm not. And if I did expect that, I would have relayed that message when I called you and asked you, was you hungry? Then I would say something like, this is a perfect day for you to treat me out to eat. I would have threw that in there or something like, you know what I'm talking about? If I didn't plan on paying for the food. And I was just trying to talk my way into a free date. You know what I'm talking about? I would have said some shit like that. But there is no way in the world I'm going to call you. I told you my partner did me like that one time. I ain't bullshitting. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out my nigga A-Up. A-Up and them did me like that one time. Talking about you want to go to the movies. Knowing baby cuz around here just got out the penitentiary. Man, my finances ain't up to par. We already went to the movies. Man, ain't squeezed this other bitch on there. Man, we get to the movies. They talking about pay this bitch way. That bitch will be sitting right here when this movie over. We end up getting the bitch in, but I wasn't finna pay that bitch way. Not as broke as I was. Y'all should have came with all that. I don't know why they just assumed baby cuz, but baby cuz ain't like that. Yeah, I don't know what y'all think. I know y'all done heard the bitch got away with some change, man, but baby cuz is fruitile. Hey, bullshit with you, bro. You know how many bitches y'all ran away from them motherfuckers talking about fruitile? You know what I'm talking about? Because baby cuz just don't indulge, man. I'm telling you, I'm always gonna go back to what OG told me in the when I was in the pen, nigga. You know it's better than what that nigga say, a Ferrari. You know it's better than having a Ferrari. You know what I'm talking about? I told you my dumb ass what a Porsche. I'm naming all hella cars. That nigga said the money to buy one. You know what I'm talking about? I never forgot that. I never forgot that. It was easy for me to look at life after that. I swear to God it was, y'all. It was easy for me to look at life after that. Sheer Shenanigans Saturday. When OG laid that one on me, that's why I ain't never really tripped about shit. Because I know I could buy it. Man, I ain't worried about nothing I could buy, bruh. Coffee Chronicle. Because what you can't buy, you might be worried about. But sheer Shenanigans. And just talking to my people, man, I don't know. That shit almost brought back that shit, it almost brought back one of them ROTC feelings, man. Like when we was at Fort Ord and shit. That shit was just a good feeling, though. Everybody in good spirits. Y'all hella funny, though, man. Just the way we think as people. We think us. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we think. We think us. Somehow in our head, we so much of a good enough product that somebody just wants to cash out for this shit. And that might be, you might find somebody, bruh. But that shit just not the normal. You get what I'm saying? That shit just not the normal. Especially in this economy right here, bruh. Nigga, ain't nobody really doing all that good like that, bruh. Motherfuckers is around here trying to survive on some real shit. So for you to think in this struggling ass economy that somebody just walking around this motherfucker looking to cash out on you, you something straight out of comic book. And once again, man, you might find it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying that you're not gonna find it. I'm not trying to deter you from finding it. I'm just saying, man, until you find it, you might want to find in the way to put in some hard work. Or your own work. It ain't even gotta be hard. But until you find somebody that's willing to cash out for that shit, you might want to do some work. You know what I'm talking about? And the reason that we probably never stay together, ever, is because we don't work on ourselves. Our definition of a motherfucker with us is taking my shit. That's our definition, man. You gonna have to take my shit. And for some reason, I don't know why you bitches think like this, right? Any bitch I hear say some shit like, I need a real man to handle me or something like that. Man, listen, bitch. Whoever fuck with that bitch right there might as well hit that bitch with a jab from the jump. You might as well get your range down from the jump. I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. That bitch right there, just her mindset. I don't even know why y'all think like that as people. People, sheer Shenanigans Saturday, bruh. Why do we have to play these games? I don't get that. Why do I gotta be too much for a motherfucker that I'm trying to be with? Well, like, why? Like, I don't understand that philosophy, bro. I don't. Y'all got some crazy ass ideologies. And I realize y'all just still be trapped in them little girl ass games. And that's why bitches fuck with you when you watching a football game, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga could be overtime. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas is driving. And the bitch want to talk or something. A bitch want you to come just do something, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why bitches do that. Because bitches really want your attention. That's what a bitch need all that shit right there to feel special for whatever fucking reason. Now you try to go do that shit. Let one of them bitches be watching Hip Hop Hollywood or some one of them Atlanta Housewives, one of that shit right there, and you call that bitch right there and watch that bitch's reaction. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch ain't moving. That bitch ain't even moving on the commercial. That bitch ain't moving till they rolling credits, nigga. That bitch ain't moving till she see what the next week's episode gonna be about. I ain't bullshitting with you. That bitch ain't moving after that. And another one of them motherfuckers better not come on. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you the nigga, you gonna be ass out until that shit over with. Serious shenanigans. But as people, we don't give enough of ourselves into shit. And you know what's fucked up? This is what's really fucked up. This is the dangerous part about that shit. Us as people, we've been fucked up so much that shit has shaped our psychological fucked up. So not only is we thinking everybody just full of shit, which a lot of us are. I get y'all on that. I get you. You know what I'm talking about? I understand your pain on that one. Which a lot of us are. But it's almost like we anticipating for everybody to be full of the same type of shit. Now, everybody might be full of shit, bro, but everybody full of different type of shit. So, once again, this is what you will do. Sheer Shenanigans Saturday. I just explained this the other day. You didn't let another motherfucker, and I'm going to have to give this one to y'all too, sis. Because y'all let niggas scar y'all early. Y'all let niggas put a dent in y'all brain early. Y'all let niggas, whatever niggas y'all be fucking with, or y'all done gave y'allself whatever kind of way, y'all let niggas fuck y'all brain up early. You know what I'm talking about? So you be walking around from some shit when you was a fucking kid. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about kid. I'm talking about 15, 16, 14 and shit. You be walking around with some shit from way back then, bro. Applying that shit to everybody you come across in the future, folks. And now niggas is getting, that's why I say niggas is getting more like bitches. Niggas is doing that shit now, bruh. You know how many niggas in the last fucking year I done heard complain about like they upbringing or some shit like that? About they mama and they daddy, the same shit the bitches usually be. Like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? Man, I can't even tell you. I was outside, bruh. I wasn't even paying attention to my mama and my my people like that, bruh. Nigga, we was building clubhouses, trying to steal cigarettes from Miss Quirk and shit, bro. Nigga, we was on some other shit, bro. I don't even know what the fuck them people was doing. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. What we eating tonight? I'll be back. You know what I'm talking about? You used to have to call me, bruh. Even when the street lights came on. You used to have to come to the porch and call me, bruh. We was outside. We came in to eat and sleep, folks. When I was little, you couldn't even be around grown people like that, watching grown people, bruh. You'll get the shit slapped out you. Take y'all ass outside. And they probably wasn't doing nothing up in there but bullshitting. Finna snort some powder or something, you know what I'm talking about, playing spades, and want you up out their business. But it would, you couldn't just hang around, bro. I don't even know what all the gripe be about. Sheer shenanigans. I ain't never letting something that another motherfucker did, bro, was the reason that I couldn't do nothing no more. And that's how I know y'all be 42 faking, bro, because I done seen some gruesome shit. I done seen some traumatizing shit, folks. I done seen some shit that I can't even get out of my head, bro. Somebody gonna say, man, everybody ain't you. It ain't just that, bruh. It's gonna be how you gauge that shit, period, bruh. Everybody might not be me, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all might not can take it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You might not just be built for this shit. You might can't take it, bruh. I don't know, bruh. But I could just tell you, what I seen, bruh, from a nigga who really be walking around, you know what I'm talking about, that really have the rights to say, man, I'm traumatized. If I really wanted to blame some shit on some shit, you know what I'm talking about, I would have the right to do it. You know what I'm talking about? I could really go back to some traumatizing shit and tell y'all this is the reason why I act like this. When in actuality, bruh, it's not. It's not, bruh. I was acting like that before any of this shit happened. Me acting like this probably led up to a bunch of shit happening. You know what I'm talking about? So when you understand what the fuck you did, you'll stop talking about what everybody else did. You'll stop blaming everybody else. Sheer shenanigans. You know what I'm talking about? But like I said, us as people, so I ain't gonna even put that on the bitch. But y'all got it the worst. Y'all do. Cause y'all be like the niggas, they just like following the game, so they just saying something. They just using shit as an excuse. You get what I'm saying? They ain't really tripping off that. But some of you hoes be tripping off shit. Y'all done let a motherfucker do something to your brain to where it's almost like that first hit of crack for motherfuckers, to where you just stay looking for that first motherfucking hit. Like you fucked up for the rest of your life trying to chase something you ain't gonna never find again. You get what I'm saying? And you hoes be like that. Y'all do, man. Y'all be in love with about 6, 7 different motherfuckers. Y'all just, I ain't gonna say y'all weird, but y'all hella emotional. Hella emotional. And the way y'all think is delusional 101. I ain't bullshitting with you. It's delusion 101. Now you wanna come give it to me? Can I see it? You not done with it? Because they got us thinking like you just think you're gonna meet somebody, bruh. Like we just got a vision like somebody else is gonna come take our load off of us. I mean, and you might find that. I'm not saying that you not. I'm not saying that you. That ain't even the point of this. My point is, until you find that, you gonna have to find a way to be balanced yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Until you can find peace and harmony. But it's almost like y'all don't even want to be happy no more. Y'all want to, I don't know, bro. Y'all want to taste of what everybody else out here doing. It's like y'all want to live in the fantasy. You don't really want to live life. You want to live in the fantasy. So you're not happy. You got you a cool little spot. Everything going good. We able to stack a little money or something. That like that. That's not normal to you. You know what I'm talking about? That's not advancing to you. Like, if you can't sit around, put on all these fancy clothes that everybody wearing, all these dresses that's trending, all this, like if you can't do all that shit, you're not living life. Trying to do that shit right there gonna have you underwater in life, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Anybody, like, if you ask any old person or anybody with sense, I ain't gonna say anybody with sense, but when you start getting old, bro, and you ask a motherfucker why they stay in the house, watch what they tell you. And I never understood that shit when I was little. That shit didn't even make no sense to me when I was little. Now I understand what the fuck they talking about when you used to ask, oh man, why you stay in the house so much? They say it costs too much money to be outside. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, nowadays it costs way too much money to be outside. You know what I'm talking about? That coffee right there just damn near costing me $3. Hey, bullshit. Nigga, don't nothing cost $1 no more. You know what I'm talking about? It costs way too much money to be outside. Sheer shenanigans. And what I heard last night is basically it's a fucked up philosophy. Because it's like we can have fun as long as it's fun. You know what I'm talking about? Then if you start getting older and shit and you start wanting to go out and all that shit, now it's just time to move on to the next motherfucker. Cause it like I don't think y'all know how to grow together. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think some of y'all know how to grow at all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. I don't think you know how to grow at all. I think your mind still be stuck. That's just like me wanting to go to a house party right now. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm still looking for house parties. That ship done sailed, bruh. You get what I'm saying? It ain't 1997 no more. It ain't 95 no more. 94. You gotta start, I ain't gonna say acting your age, bruh. But you damn sure can't start acting like you a kid. Even if you're not acting your age, you damn sure can't start acting like you a toddler. And that's what I see. It's just like every little roles done changed. Now motherfuckers got the attitude. Go sit down somewhere, man. You was fucking with the shoe. You don't want to. Now you want to fuck with the shoe when I grab it. Sit down somewhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? Perfect analogy. Motherfucker that was over here fucking with me till I was finna show y'all the shoe. Now she back on the shoe. Motherfucker just want to fuck with shit when you fuck with it. You know what I'm talking about? Something straight out of the comic book. I don't want to play with the shoe, pimpin'. She gonna put the motherfucker on me. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. She like to play that tug of war. You want to play tug of war a little bit. You want to shake. You want to shake. You want to shake. You know what I'm talking about? She's shaking. Look out, that motherfucker whip. Nah, go on over there. You know, almost hit me in my face with that motherfucker. Shake. You know what I'm talking about? That's a valuable, you know what I'm talking about, lesson you teach your dog. Shake. You know what I'm talking about? Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. You know what I'm talking about? And they keep, and the shaking goes. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy how dogs got that shaking shit automatically and they just know how to shake when they grab something. That's crazy. I forgot that little dog, nigga. LeJune used to have a little dog. I forgot what that motherfucker was named. It was a little furry dog, looked like a little wolf. It looked like a little wolf. But it was like a little furry ass dog. That motherfucker used to shake the shit out of shit. That motherfucker never stopped. That shit used to tickle the shit out of Ken. Shout out Lil Rude. You know what I'm talking about? I just talked to my nigga this morning. My nigga locked in on that World Series. My nigga love that baseball. That's crazy about that foe. All my foe niggas love that baseball. And you would think niggas, all my foe niggas play baseball. You know what I'm talking about? That's like, come on, man. Go on, sit down. Sit down. No shaking. No shaking. That's where they, y'all don't be listening to rap. That's why Keek said on that verse, nigga even played for BW. Keek used to play with them niggas. He was a righty, but batted on his left. You know what I'm talking about? All my fuck niggas played baseball. All them niggas was wrong that shit too. Lil Rude, Ken, Cardell, nigga, Lil Marv. I told you when we was little, nigga, we had a baseball game against 75th. It was the 4 against the 5. You know what I'm talking about? We was hella little. We went over there. We lost. Them niggas got hella mad, man. My nigga Ken was playing. That nigga struck out on purpose. My nigga Ken and Ron Nail over there arguing. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga Ken and Ron Nail over there arguing. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga Ken got mad at that nigga Ron Nail and struck out on purpose. That nigga Ron Nail was hella mad. That nigga slammed home plate. That nigga said, fuck 75th. My nigga Ron was hella mad. Ron Nail, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't even know Ron used to be from the 400. Ron Nail was the first motherfucker I saw with a 74 shirt. I ain't bullshitting with you. When we was little, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Ron Nail, Malia, and them. Y'all know them? You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucking dog here. Do anybody know how you get dogs to stop shitting? That would be a, yeah, you could help bro like that. How the fuck you get dogs to stop shitting? Is there some kind of shampoo or some shit? Because I thought I just got some. But I guess I didn't. But yeah, serious shenanigans. And once again, shout out to my people, man. All my old school people. That shit just bringing back memories, man. Shit was just better, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what's really missing, bruh, is that love. I ain't gonna bullshit with you. That's what's missing now, bruh, is that love. That's what I came to the conclusion last night too, bruh. Cause it was love, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Now it was still a little sneaky shit and all that going on, but it was love, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It was love, bruh. You was down for your people, bruh. Whether it was your niggas, bruh, like, nigga, this us right here, bruh. Ain't nothing like, yo, you was down with your niggas, bruh. Everybody was down with they bitch, bruh. It was love floating around this motherfucker, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It was. It was a genuine love floating around this motherfucker. It was a genuine love floating around this motherfucker, bruh. It wasn't nothing for like a, it's almost like you couldn't be broke back then, folks. Cause it wasn't like, nigga, come from the nigga, if you doing bad, nigga, your partners will shoot you something, folks. You get what I'm saying? I keep telling you I was on the run, nigga, didn't have a dime. You know what I'm talking about? I remember I used to come through the turf on the and went on the run. Look, niggas know every time I showed up, niggas know I needed some pecans. You know what I'm talking about? But every time I showed up, bruh, nigga digged in his pocket, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And laid it on, baby, cuz, bruh, with no question. No question. Different nigga each time. I remember one time I flagged them niggas down. R.I.P. Jed and Wood. But it was Ken, Jed, Wood, and I want to say Tay. And my nigga Jed was in his pocket, and I don't know, my nigga had like $180, bro, but that nigga split the $180 with me. He was like, man, what's good with baby cuz, man? You know what I'm talking about? I told you when I was on the run, I used to just pop in and out. You know what I'm talking about? But my nigga split half his money with me, man. I ain't even ask him. It was just like it was niggas knew. But that shit missing. I mean, a little bit of that shit still around here, bro, but that's what's missing in the game, folks. We living in the sheer shenanigans, folks, where everybody just, they want you to do something for them, bro. It's more of a user's, and it's so funny, bro. Nigga use you for anything, bro. Cigarette, a sip of whiskey, watch cable. Like, niggas just got some weird, like, a motherfucker will use you for anything, bruh. And when I say use, I mean, this is what I mean by use. Let me clarify it. Like, say you don't got cable. And you want to watch one of these shows that come on cable programming. So the only reason you over here, you know what I'm talking about, is to watch this motherfucker cable. And say these motherfuckers don't want to watch that programming, and you not over there. You know what I'm talking about? The only time you over there is when you could benefit and do something that you want to do. That's what I mean by using. And nowadays, bruh, that's just what it feel like, bruh. And a motherfucker coming around about anything, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't even got to be no money, folks. It could be a ride, like I say. Nigga want to watch a cable show. Nigga want a cigarette. Nigga want a sip of that whiskey. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Old lady. But it's just something, bruh. It's like it ain't no more love. Genuine love. Ain't no more authentic love, man. They took me way back last night, man. I wasn't talking about back way back, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, had a good time, man. I be remembering hella shit I forgot, folks. Hella shit I forgot. Man, I done had so many times, man. You know what I forgot about? They ain't brought me back them old school hot tubs. I mean, I remember them once upon a time, but I forgot just how popping them hot tubs was, bruh. On some real shit. Then they had that room. I don't know where that motherfucker was at. I want to say that motherfucker was down there by Funktown or somewhere. But they used to have a jacuzzi little tub in the room. You know what I'm talking about? With them tubs, man, it was so funny because the people end up working at the one in San Leandro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, people end up working there. You know what I'm talking about? And you talking about the blast. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody that got a chance to go to the hot tubs with Brett. You know what I'm talking about? We used to just have fun, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. And something I realized when we was kids, bruh, we was just driving around this motherfucker with no license, insurance. No nothing, bruh. No nothing. But we was driving around some of the fanciest cars, wasn't we, man? Yeah, we had the time, folks. We had the time, bruh. It'd be hella shit in the car, hella people in the car. God damn, nigga. You can't fuck with it. I ain't bullshitting with you. And it's crazier how it was more solid when niggas was a kid than it is when niggas was a grown up. That's what's crazy as fuck, bruh. It was more solid, more real shit, more just the people. Nigga was more solid when the nigga was a kid, bruh. Young adult than they is now, folks. Cause now everybody just on sheer shenanigans, bruh. Just sheer shenanigans. It just start with the way you think. And that's crazy like you fucking with people, like you not my partner because what you could do for me, bruh. You gonna be my partner if you dead broke, nigga. You gonna be my partner if you off drugs, nigga. You gonna be my partner regardless, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you my partner, nigga. The love I got for you, nigga, override all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? But it ain't like that no more. You know what I'm talking about? It's I love you. And two, I ain't got no need for you no more. Two, I can't use you no more. I love you until I can't get a cigarette. You know what I'm talking about? I love you until I can't come over here and watch the shy. I love you until, you know what I'm talking about? It's until, you know what I'm talking about? So it's almost like, as long as what you getting what you want from me, that's the only way we could be cool. But the moment you stop getting what you came over here for, then I gotta go find somebody else where I can get that shit at. That shit just boosie. You know what I'm talking about? And it done put us in a state as people, niggas and bitches, just put us in a state of like laziness. Because you so used, excuse me, you so used to the next motherfucker doing something for you. This is how you done navigated your motherfucking life to where you done put yourself in a position to where you done got everybody else to do something for you. Shake, shake, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. You know what I'm talking about? And with all the conversations and shit going around, they telling you, you deserve more, you deserve this, and you deserve that. They just always telling you you deserve something. Like you ain't got to put no work in. Like you could just nominate yourself that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And you that shit to the point to where a motherfucker got to come to what you perceive is correct to even come over. Man, y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. Y'all gonna fuck y'all friendships up. Y'all gonna fuck y'all relationships up. Y'all gonna fuck everything up because y'all put the onus on other people to do what you want. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the shit that right there that be mind-boggling to me. It don't even that your partners in them don't be that bad. Your family members in them don't be that bad. Them people y'all fucking with, they don't be that bad. You just can't take not getting your way. So you try to put yourself around people that's just gonna let you have your way. That's all you looking for. Because as soon as somebody tell you no, or as soon as somebody tell you to slow your ass down, or you spending too much money, you don't want to hear that. You gonna go to that, I'm grown. I can do what I want to. And basically us as people, it seems like that's what we looking to do now. We looking to just do what the fuck we want to do. And you leave us the fuck alone about it because only God can judge us. We something straight out of comic book, blood. I ain't bullshitting with you. And this is going to be a good day. I can already feel it. I woke up on a good one. You know what I'm talking about? Good feeling that is. Bro, don't even got to work out this morning, but I don't know. Bro just been on top of his business, man. I've been trying to bring y'all some new music, man, but oh man, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't the time for new music right now, man. Bro on his grind, you get what I'm saying? So bro just been moving, nigga. Bro been moving every day, so I ain't really had no time off. I was trying to get at my nigga Moneyball yesterday. I still got to catch up with him. My Frisco nigga, the Moneyball nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I got to catch up with my nigga. But, man, bruh just out here pushing, fighting. You know what I'm talking about? Fighting for my rights. That's a little bit and all. Shout out to my folks once again, man. We had a good ass, I had a good ass time. Y'all might not even have the time. Like, bro, you see, I was just finna put that on everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Them people might have been like, fuck them niggas. You know what I'm talking about when they got off the phone. Bro had a good time, though. Y'all hella funny. You know what I'm talking about? But us as people, I think we need to get out these fantasy worlds. I do. I think we try to live above our means. I think that we have some kind of fucked up thought in our head the way we supposed to be living without putting in the work to live that way. I think that we think we can keep praying to God and something mysteriously gonna happen. I think that we think we gonna keep riding out here. They go putting these lottery tickets and we gonna win the lottery. I think we just imagine a lot of shit. I think that we be thinking that we gonna drive down the street and just find bags of money like an armored car just gonna tip over in front of us. I think that we really be thinking all this shit. And it might happen. I'm not telling you it's not gonna happen. I'm not keep on dreaming about it. You might manifest that shit. I done seen that shit happen before. Remember back in the day that armored car tipped over in West Oakland? The niggas ran down there and bought all them Cadillacs. Y'all remember that shit? But on some real shit, man. It's like us as people. If you just thought about doing some of the shit for a motherfucker that you be wanting the motherfucker to do for you, I think we could get back to that love. I do. I think we can get back to that love. I think the problem now is everybody just looking for you. It's almost, once again, this ain't about no trolls or nothing, but it's like that shit right there. Like how a troll will come up here and tell you to show them a gang of shit when they ain't even their real self. They gonna come as a fake person and ask you a bunch of real questions. You gotta show this, you gotta show this. Why they just get to dip off in the background. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna put all the onus on you. You never get to ask them one question. You never get to see who they is. You never get to ask them how much money you got in your pocket. You never get to ask them nothing. But 50 of them can get to come up here and ask you. You gonna be the honest. And that's how that shit gonna be, folks. And we do that with people now. We don't never think about, you know what? I'm gonna find a way for me and my niggas to get some money. We don't never think for the other people. Like I said, we just put ourselves first. We imagine the world like whatever you get a piece of, nigga, you supposed to come running by us. Whatever you do, nigga, if you strike oil first, nigga, you supposed to think about me as soon as you do it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? We always need a piece of somebody else's hard work. I ain't bullshitting with you. But just as people, nigga, if we would start thinking about all the shit that we ready to do for our nigga, you know what I'm talking about? We ready to do for our bitch. We ready to do for our motherfucking family. You know what I'm talking about? If you just thought about the shit you could do to give back to the gang, bruh, I think we could get back to the love. We ain't gonna never get to the love when you just come around and you looking for the next motherfucker to do something. All we gonna do with that shit right there is drain people. You know what I'm talking about? That's how people get bitter and shit. That's why y'all walking around right now with them thoughts from little kids and shit about how somebody done did you. Because y'all be feeling like people wasted y'all time when you don't realize you wasted your own time. Then the crazy part, shit be meaning something to y'all that don't mean shit. Y'all just overreact to shit, overread shit. Yeah, like, y'all something straight out of the comic book. The way y'all, the perfect way to describe that, a bitch or a nigga. This is the perfect way to describe that. A nigga or a bitch. They want their partner to be all the way in check, whether they're around or not. You look down the ground, you know what I'm talking about. You don't even know who around, bitch. You look down, you know what I'm talking about. Nigga, you better not be smiling in no niggas, no bitches' faces, and you know what I'm talking about. They want you to airtight yourself, but on the other hand, be loose. You ever seen some shit like that? Where a bitch don't want you to have no bitch partner. She don't want you looking at a bitch or nothing like that. But she ain't got no bitch friends. She only get along with niggas. You ever have a bitch come across a bitch try to tell you something like that? You can't be involved with no bitches, but all this bitch partners is niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. The shit y'all are throwing on the table for another motherfucker. And y'all think that's what y'all think somebody want. First of all, I'm glad I even brought that up. Y'all just too combative with each other, niggas and bitches. Y'all just come try to lay a whole bunch of shit. Like, you just come off top talking about, I don't want you to do this and you can't do this and you got to be home by this time. Y'all just come with all that shit instead of just getting to know each other at first. Y'all just come with a whole list of demands. And that whole list of demands, you watching each one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? To see if the next motherfucker break them. And if they break them, they ain't loyal and we just play too many games with each other. We do. But I think if you was if you thought about doing all the shit for a motherfucker that you want a motherfucker to do for you, I think that's how you get back to the love. We ain't gonna never get to the love when you just around this motherfucker trying to get what you can get off a motherfucker and leave. Or not even leave. Just drain the motherfucker till they can't even give you nothing no more, then you gone. You know what I'm talking about? Like a spider. But like I told you, all that's gonna do is that's what got the people tired right now. That's why people tired of dealing with each other. Cause if it ain't some nigga around this motherfucker trying to use your taxes to go buy a box shell, there's a bitch around this motherfucker trying to get that fur purse. You know what I'm talking about? I seen the bitch last night with a fur purse, bro. That one right there, man. But I'm telling you, that bitch smelled like a werewolf. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even see. Maybe that was the purse with the fur. Maybe the purse just smelled like that. I don't know. Maybe the purse was real wolf, nigga. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But I can just tell you, sis, that shit don't make it makes absolutely no sense. What's the point to be cute if you musty? You should have just stayed in the house and took pictures on Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you get around that one right there, sis. When you cute and you musty, you just take pictures. You know what I'm talking about? The world may never know. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, shout out to the folks, man. You know what I'm talking about? And, share shenanigans. Listen, people, life always been about give and take, folks. Y'all act like y'all don't got no sense. You act like, I'm telling y'all, we act like the little boy off the Twilight Zone that was sending motherfuckers to the cornfield, folks. I'm not bullshitting with you. It's like we sit here like spoiled little white kids. And we, mom. And it's like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You get what you want, you happy. Then when you don't get what you want, you throwing a fit. Like you think, like some of y'all actually think, like when it comes to that marriage shit, some of y'all actually think like you gonna meet a motherfucker that just wanna take care of you. And you might meet a motherfucker that take care of you, but your definition of taking care of you is different. So you're not just happy that you really don't gotta do nothing and the motherfucker doing all this shit. Taking care of you means you can get these shoes, you can get this purse, you can go on vacation. Now mind you, you're not doing nothing. But your idea of being took care of is all this other shit you see these old other, man, y'all something straight out of comic book. And that's how you fuck your blessings up. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes y'all don't know, you don't know how to have paradise in your regular. You know what I'm talking about? You just don't know how to be in bliss with the shit that you got. All you ever gonna have is the shit you got. So I don't even know how y'all eyes get big like that. I don't. But that's how we be fucking up our blessings, because we don't be grateful for the shit that we actually do have. We don't. You don't miss that shit until you don't got nothing. You know what I'm talking about? That's when you miss that shit, when you don't got nothing. I ain't bullshitting with you. But share shenanigans we be on. And once again, worldwide in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? If us as people, we was just ready to do all that shit for other people that we want other people to do for us, we can get back to the love. But all that shit, we just gonna sit around this motherfucker and have a list of demands for a motherfucker, and then when they don't do it, we just gonna go around and find somebody that's gonna fulfill this list of demands. Y'all something straight out of comic book. You know what I'm talking about? But hey man, go on with your list of demands. You might find that shit. But always be prepared to take care of yourself, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you do. Cause I'm saying, you might find a motherfucker you looking for, but until then, man, what you gonna do? Because on some real shit, you only could use people for so long. You know what I'm talking about? You only could use people. I'm just talking about everybody, man, around the world, around this motherfucker. You only could use people so long before people, they just used up. You know what I'm talking about? And it's only so long you could do that, especially if you started that shit early. So you just got to think. You've just been using people up since you've been young. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, bro. The memo going to be out on you. That's how you lose people. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't think we really be having love or even know what love is. You know what I'm talking about? We think that's why y'all gauge people by what they do for you. The more motherfucker give you, the cooler they is in your eyes. The more motherfuckers that say no and don't really do shit for you, oh, they tripping. That's how y'all end up around the wrong people. You know what I'm talking about? You enable yourself doing that shit though. If you think you're gonna be able to live in the world the way you want to by just everybody else doing what you want them to do, when you get there, man, invite me over for dinner one day. I want to see how that shit look, cause I ain't never seen that one before, man. You know what I'm talking about? So when you get that shit set up, man, go on, invite bruh for dinner, man. I want to see what that shit look like, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want to see what that shit look like. But share Shenanigans Saturday, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I just think it'll be beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? Cause bruh had I was all right. You know what I'm talking about? It was a good time, man. For bruh anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Memories, memories, and memories. And you know what I'm talking about? So it was a good time for bruh. But on some real shit, man. The only way I see us being able to get back to some shit that even resemble that is if you willing to do something, bruh. Like if you just not willing to, like we trying to build the motherfucking house, bruh. You around here acting like you building a house, you know what I'm talking about, nigga, turn around, you over there with Lenny Ball. Lenny Ball, I see you, nigga. Y'all talking about the other niggas building the house. You know what I'm talking about? You over there talking to Lenny Ball. You like, God damn, nigga, if y'all don't come over here, it's like you around, you know what I'm talking about, but you don't really want to put in the hard work yourself, bruh. It's love when everybody, you know what I'm talking about? We all in this motherfucker together, you know what I'm talking about? You can overcome hella shit like that, bruh. Hella shit, bruh. It ain't nothing like that. And that's what's missing, bruh. That feeling right there. You know what I'm talking about? You ever been like in a car with your nigga and y'all got away in a high speed or something? Or I'm just, that feeling right there, bruh. That's your Super Bowl feeling. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, they can't, you know what I'm talking about? Still driving around. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it, we finna go to the west. You know what I'm talking about? It's hot in the east. You know what I'm talking about? It's hot over here. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, some real shit. It's that feeling, folks. But until you ready to like put some shit in yourself, bruh, you ain't gonna get that. You just gonna be satisfied, bruh. It ain't R.I.P. Wood, man. Listen, bruh. It ain't good to everybody happy. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? That's when it's good, bruh. That's when there's love in the air, bruh. When everybody happy. It ain't just when these few motherfuckers, it ain't love, man, until to everybody happy, bruh. And that's how you can always win, folks. Just keep everybody happy. When you're doing business, bruh, as long as everybody happy, bruh, business is gonna be good. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love. It's your partner, man.